Welcome everyone. Today, as you can see, the Bitcoin price has been just going up and up and up and up and up, exactly what we have been predicting in the past days. We reached all this area of the 118,000, and the question is what's gonna happen next. Now many people are saying that we're gonna go 150. That's gonna be true or not, we're gonna see now. But actually it wouldn't surprise me if we just reach it in this month or next month, because in the weekly we're looking super bullish like always. But now we enter into this territory. Hopefully not. I think probably we're gonna just cool off a little bit here because everybody's getting super excited. Maybe we reach the 120 or 125 and then we start to again have something, some consolidation like we have been seeing before. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened, because Bitcoin have been just doing that since we were in the 23. I mean, even since before, since the 15, we have this consolidation, then we bump. Let me see, more or less, I didn't check this before. We pump like around, wow, here was 60%, okay. And then from here to here, like 50. And then let me see if I can configure. And then from here to this other was like 40. And now in this area, we had like 30, 40 as well, 50. And now from here, let me see. I think we have like around 20%. From here to here has been, yeah, like 20%. So if we just jump another 20% on 90, 20% would be around 140. What I have been saying the whole time, 140, 145 would be more or less the target. Which that I don't want to go predict what's going to happen. I mean, we can try to predict what's going to happen in the next month, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen exactly like this. I love to do predictions in the next weeks, like we have been doing all the time. But potentially, I say already a few times in another videos that potentially we're going to do something like this, where the candles come like this. Obviously, they're going to go straight, but we're going to have some consolidation. Then we'll put it here, and then all the way here. And we're going to be reaching out this area, the 140, 150, even depending how hit it's going to be the market. Because that's really interesting right now, because we're having all this press action. Everybody's super excited. Institutional buying a lot, but retail people are not here. You can see many metrics like social metrics and in the price action. So the question is when they're gonna come, and something that is something I want to continue observing. If gonna be at the top, could be 140 in front, then they're gonna just push it all the way to 70, 75. Or even 200, not sure, but we're gonna try to observe and see what move we can predict next. So for now, I have been saying keep an eye on this. I'm not saying that this valley for sure is gonna be smaller than the other one. It can surprise us and be bigger, so then it will break completely. But it's the possibility, and also because the other side is getting tired. You can see it from here. Let me show you. It's getting overbought. We could have something like that, or maybe something that's a prior and go like this. I mean, we don't know, but just something to keep in mind for the next month. And I don't think that is far from there, because as I have been saying many times, the Elliott waves doesn't really lie. So just give me a second. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Let me see. So yeah, this is in the weekly. The price is just going up and up and up, which is so fantastic to see, because we didn't have that since a long time ago. We have been just going in consolidation, and actually now finally start to feel like a bull market. We can see how nicely it's breaking up this, and all the crypto are also following a little bit. Not all of them, but most of them are following. I think the probably 100 or 200 icons I start to have this feeling, this emotion as well, running next to Bitcoin, which we didn't see before. So that's something positive for the market. And the daily, yeah, this is what I have been pointing all the time. I don't want that you base yourself just in the valley, green valley I have over here, or the line or the RSI, but these three indicators, the volume is just perfectly aligning. I was mentioned many times that we potentially, because the pass of the days and the time is so important for the price action of Bitcoin, we will have this line to start going upwards, and that means that it come strong with the direction of the valley, which is green, but that means bullish. And we have been just cooling off the RSI and the price and this consolidation. Now we start to see all this force in the line, but actually it worked pretty good, to be honest. And I don't really see we potential. We could even drop to 105, but right now we just starting to have this bullish momentum. Maybe in a small time frame, like here you can see already it's overbought. So yeah, I would expect a retracement to the 115, maximum 110, but I think in any case will be the 111, just to touch the top of this channel. We have been consolidating for many weeks. So if you're planning to enter, if you haven't entered, which I wonder why you're not in, because we have been saying in this channel that Bitcoin can explode, and the best areas we have was always at the bottom of this channel, around the 100, 103, 105. So you should be in, but if you're not, just be a little bit patient, because everybody's getting liquidated. And this is from today, but actually yesterday also, or a few hours ago, there was like 100 million worth of Bitcoin short liquidated. So there has been a lot of liquidation in this area, because people, I don't understand I cannot be bearish when the trend is so like this. I mean, you can see it has been just bullish the whole time since the 16,000 have been just up and respecting all this orange line I have been always saying to you, that is like a base of the trend. And we are completely in a bull market. I don't understand why people are shorting that, but yeah, I would never recommend it to short it, because when the trend is like this, I mean, the trend is your friend, so you just follow it, and like this you're gonna make a lot of money in the market. So yeah, I will just go long for now, and then during this area of the 140 or 130, then we start to analyze and see which direction is possible to go. But if it's known that it's going to a bear market, I would never go short on Bitcoin. So, and if you want to take advantage of this volatility we have right now, I would recommend you to check it out in the links below. Bitfinex, you can trade long or shorts of many cryptos and Bitcoin, and you get a nice bonus when you sign up on the link below, and you don't need any KYC. So that's the extra plus Bitfinex offer to you. So now I also wanted to mention it, because it's so crazy. I was mentioning how the retail people is not here, and also the Fed hasn't cut any rates yet, and they still haven't print like they normally do. So this is something, for that I'm saying it is like there is a possibility we're gonna have this various diversion in this area, and the weekly, but we need to observe it really careful because we still don't have this big catalyst that always push the price up massively. This is what always gives us the feeling, the momentum of the bull market as the past other. I don't know if you are new or if you have been before in the other rallies, but they have been insane. This what we're seeing is actually nothing compared to what we have before. So yeah, just stay around and try to learn the best, and you should have already a strategy to get out of the market. If you're not new, hopefully you have it already. If you are, maybe I do a video of how to exit the market. If you're interested in that, just subscribe, like the video, and also comment that you would like to have a video like this, so I can give you a better explanation, or a video where I focus more on how to create a strategic and exit the market, because it doesn't really matter if you just ride all the way from the 15,000 or even below and you don't have any plan, because yeah, of course you're just gonna be riding up and down, up and down, up and down, but it's also nice to take some profit. But if you don't need it, I mean, you can just continue riding, because the price never gonna go lower. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see M40 anymore, depending on how we go. Yeah, the 100 we're gonna break it back again, I guess, and then maybe 75, 60. It's too early to say, depending on how high we reach. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Something else I wanted to mention as well. We have not seen the catalyst of the Fed cutting the rates, and also the printer going parabolic, plus countries. We have already institutions, and I have been pointing all the time to this channel. A lot of institutions have been just accumulating through ETF, through reserve from themselves, and at the time has not much happened to the price of Bitcoin. But there is another one. There was retails as well. They're still not here. Plus countries, because there's gonna be a moment where countries gonna start publishing that they buying Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, and that's gonna be an incredible race for the Bitcoin price, because this is gonna be this a massive pressure and the limit of the Bitcoins are being issued every day or being mined. So, and this will be the case for Germans. They're so stupid. The government are so stupid. They are in a loss of 3.1 billion in missing profit. And the most stupid they have done is that they sold it, but they sold it for fiat, for euros, for the same money they can fucking print. It's the decision more stupid they could ever take, because it's gonna cost a lot, and at a certain point they're gonna be buying much more expensive. They're gonna be forced to buy more expensive when this rally starts, with the countries buying and buying and buying. So that is why I cannot really assure that 140, 150 gonna be the target. We need to analyze the price at that, and the whole environment and the ecosystem, what is going on, in order to predict if from there we're done and we're gonna take another chill out, which is the bear market, or we're gonna go higher and higher. So all those catalysts are still in game to play, so just keep that in mind, and you still have a little bit of time to think about a strategy, another strategy to exit the market. So otherwise, just comment and the tracks below, and I'm gonna be creating something for you if you're interested about it. Another one I uploaded like a video yesterday, which was really bad quality. I still was super sick, and I think the audio is really bad. It's really bad, so you don't even need to hear that. But I wanted to point this again out, which is the one of the not only this is one of many reasons why you also should own. And I have been screaming all the time, you should buy it before Bitcoin explode. Now it's starting to explode, so I still recommend to anybody just to own some, because it doesn't. If you hopefully you, like many others, are in the good side of history, and you want just peace for this war and this century and not making wars. It doesn't matter where in the world. But if you are like this, and I think you are, because you are in this channel and you're looking for some freedom from all these authoritarian regimes, you can see how the EU have been using the development funds for poor countries in the EU. They want to put it for defense and for promoting war, which is completely insane. And they're gonna use that funds from your taxes. So, and also from they're also saying publicly, the European Central Bank, they're gonna do it as well from the savings of your bank accounts that you're not using. You're just laying there saving your money. They're gonna take it and they're gonna use it. Of course, you're still gonna see the numbers reflected, but they're gonna reinvest it. This is something that every bank can always do. Now they're gonna do it with your money. They're gonna use it for war, and this is the fractional reserve. You can learn about it. I can go deeper in another video. But they have pretty much authorized them to have the power to use your money if they want. In this case, they want to use it for war, and they say it so explicitly, and they're not ashamed to say it, which is so fucked up. That's why buying Bitcoin, you just beside. You know either side, but you just beside, just observing, and they don't gonna use your funds to use atrocities around the world. So just listen the listen the video. And you will mean you will see what I'm saying to you.
The European Union wants to take money from its development funds and use it for war. Yes, my friends, it's true. The European Union intends to take money from its cohesion policy, which accounts for 30% of its total budget. This budget is meant for the development of Europe's poorest region, but they will use part of it for defense, which essentially means war. In fact, the reason why we're here today in the European Parliament debating about it is because of an initiative signed by more than 1.2 million European citizens who have got together to give a clear message to us, the European politicians. They want our cohesion policy to focus on the development of our regions and the preservation of their culture. But here comes the European Commission, and instead of listening to its citizens, it proposed to use its cohesion funds for rearm and war. I will be very clear with my message. Forget about using our money for warmongering. Be more creative. Thank you. I love you all.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why they just don't care. They just want to use it. They're gonna use it, and that's why they still don't apply this decentralized blockchain in the voting system. That's gonna happen at a certain point. Hopefully, it's gonna be decentralized, but the voting system should go into the blockchain because it can be verified. We don't trust anymore in any person, in any company or whatever. We just verify on chain, and everything like that should go on chain so everybody can see clearly what is going on, and nobody is hiding behind whatever company or consensus they have. So, and this is like most of politicians probably they know, but for that they ban crypto, they ban blockchain and everything that have to do with. But there is one person which is really interesting, and he just said loud and clear, and hopefully more and more people wake up like this. Listen to this is the senator. how's his name? Tim Scott.
There's a common belief that money laundering is with crypto, but
Well, let me play it again.
Mr. Levin, there's a common belief that money laundering is easy with crypto, but the truth is, it's not. Blockchain technology creates a permanent, traceable ledger that can help law enforcement catch those bad actors. Blockchain technology and digital assets are not going away. They are here to stay.
Exactly, they're here to stay, and like I'm saying, at a certain point that gonna change, because they can't anymore, and that is exactly the same what is happening with the institutions. Now they can't anymore with Bitcoin. They realize what power it have and how disruptive it is, that it became a problem for them, and if they have a problem that they cannot remove, they're gonna buy it, and this is what they do. And they like BlackRock, they have a lot of power, but they cannot stop Bitcoin. That's why they're buying the problem, and you are missing that. For the same reason, you should just don't think about it much, just get some sats or some Bitcoins if you can, and learn after that, and you will realize how much sense it made that. Next, guys, I wanted to point as well about the ATH strategy, which is completely insane, because now the whole space is just talking about it, and ETH is finally waking up. Today, I think we reached all the 3,000, yes, $3,040, which is completely nice, because Bitcoin had just sleeping. Was kind of like a sleepy Joe. Let me see, sleepy ETH. Let me see, yes. So the previous high was 4,600. Let me see, from where we are until there, we still have 55%. Even if you buy now, which I don't recommend, and if you go long term, it doesn't really matter, but I will wait for a little bit of retracement, because we enter into the overbought. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, we're probably gonna do something like this. We're going like that, boom, and then up. So you're still gonna have 50% return of your investment, but it won't stop there. It got even higher. You can see in the previous time, I seen that was around here, like 400. There was stop a lot. Actually, went all the way to 200 during the COVID time. But let's say we have been in this area more or less, in order to calculate, just a little bit more conservative. From here to the peak, it did 700%. I'm not saying that's gonna do the 700 as well, because now it's more the market cap is much more than by the time. But let's say that we do 300 or 250%. Let me see. Even 175. I'm gonna be super conservative. 175. 150. Let's just do 150. 150, but that's without counting the 50% already from the price that we have right now. So that would be 200. So if I do 150, let me see, 150, we're pointing to 12,000. 12,000 per Ethereum plus the 50. So you would do 200% if you enter now at 3,000. That is, I mean, yeah, you could do more money with some other altcoins. I mean, you can jump into Solana. Maybe you're going to do a little bit more, not much, but a little bit more. Sui and other hot ones. But, I mean, with it, you have it easy. And you're getting 200%. I do think that we're going to go and reach that area. So, yeah, let me know what you think. What is the price we're gonna reach on it? And I'm gonna make another video just focusing on some altcoins I have been accumulating, and see if we have a better interest or no, or you have a better interest, and if you have something on mind, any altcoin you would like me to take a look, just write it in the comment below. And yeah, see you next time, guys.